if you are pregnant and you have a high risk pregnancy, or you work in a job role which would create a high risk to you or a potentially high risk to you and your unborn child, then your employer is obliged to undertake a risk assessment to ascertain what the risks are and any adjustments that can be made to ensure both your own and your unborn child's safety. Now, if you don't have a high risk pregnancy or there are any particular risk areas in relation to your employment, then your employer doesn't have to undertake an individual risk assessment, but they should have a general risk assessment that they've undertaken for the organisation in relation to pregnant women. Now, if you are concerned about your own job role or the safety of yourself and your child, then you should ask your employer for a risk assessment if they don't offer this. And in the event that it is identified that there is a too high a risk for you to continue working in your job role, then your employer should look at whether there are suitable alternatives or adjustments that can be made to enable you to work during your pregnancy in a safe way. Now, in the event that there is no adjustments and no alternative employment or anything else can be offered to assist you during your pregnancy to remain at work, then your employer can medically suspend you on full pay as they have identified that it's too high risk for you to continue to work. Now, if you find yourself in this situation and you're concerned, it's important to get some advice about it to make sure that your rights are being dealt with accordingly. But in essence, your employer should undertake a risk assessment in relation to your pregnancy if it's high risk or you work in an area where it could present a high risk to you and your child.